Since 2017, I've been reading my Experiments with Truth, written by uh, Father of the Nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. There's so many things which I picked up from the book. The very fact that I almost read it for 3 years, just a book of about 500 pages, shows that how much attention I have given to each chapter. And each chapter I am going to, sum them up as what I learned from them and what I really appreciate Gandhi's viewpoint. Many people nowadays they may not agree with Gandhi's viewpoint or line of action, though he continued to be the father of nation. I felt the experiments with truth will, fortify and then prove that he has stood by the truth in his experiments. The only question somebody can have is on his transparency. Sometimes he has given his explanation for his decision, sometimes he didn't give. It's not that we agree with him or not, but whether he was transparent or not. So, one example I will tell you about naming Jawaharlal Nehru as the successor, or I would say the first Prime Minister, requesting Patel to step down. He never gave a reason for it. But I guess that the Hindu Muslim unity is the reason behind that his preference to Nehru over Patel. But again, after reading this book, I never got the impression that he was transparent about this decision. But there are some other relations which he has really talked about it. So when we look at the history of India, which of course is not existing because it is written only in the eyes of British, we have to look at the truth as well as the transparency. Truth, of course, it's much easier to what you call as establish, but the transparency is very difficult to establish unless the person who has given his own account of things. So, what I would say is that we have to respect others' opinions. We have to respect others' tastes, what they like and what they don't like. We don't have anything to say in that. And also, we have to respect others' freedom to act. Now, if it is Subhash Chandra Bose or Patel or Nehru or Gandhi or whoever is there, the fighters, they had a freedom to act in their own way. Now, it's very difficult for us to now assess the situation, what happened in India in those days, and then how they acted, unless they have given a reason for it. And there is no reason for us to misbelieve that reason. So, in that context, I would just quote Mahavir that each one is his right in his own way. If Nehru believed that the way he behaved or towards Muslims, it is because he didn't want to have the fights between the two religions, and then he wanted to have peace. If Subhash Chandra Bose believed that that is the only way to get the independence from British is by fighting with them. So we have to respect their opinions. And the Gandhi believed that it is the non-violence which is the the path. So today we may not believe non-violence, or we may not believe in the appeasement of minorities, or today we may not believe in some other things. But we have to respect their opinions and their right to act. And also, you got to remember that they are national leaders. So, with pain, I would say that we shouldn't criticize a national leader. We can only comment, and that's what I would say. In the today's history, if we are to write, we will write. Okay, and there will be some treacherous acts. There will be some dubious acts. There will be some what you call as acts we don't understand. But we cannot all the time attribute malice to it. So with this, I would start my book on experiments with truth, written by M.K. Gandhi. Thank you very much.